Well guys, I'm not sure this is a video that too many people will like, but it's what's going on here and sometimes why I don't get my #1 mill worked on. You can see the leaves coming down. I blow this off every day right now during leaf season. This was vacuumed up 2 days ago and look at it, it's already here. We're going to go back and look at some other mess that's going on and look at a couple other things. Yeah, I haven't stopped working on that, and I haven't really stopped working on that. I only do a little bit at a time. But the leaves, now I just blew off that roof there on both sides, and there was a 4-inch limb come down on there. I didn't even know it was so hidden in the leaves. Now normally you'd think they'd blow off, but once they start getting a little bit of mold on them, they won't come down. And next I got to do the house. I got to get up on the house and do that. So we're going to try to show you a couple things here. Whoops, I guess I got to go the right, I got to go backwards or forwards. Go forwards, I'll do a loop around. So if you want to buy a house in the woods, there's a lot of work that goes with a house on the woods. I got to get all those leaves out down there, get those 2 trees up. That's from a long time ago. You can see the leaves here. Now these were vacuumed up yesterday, not down in this part here. This is what just blew off the roof up there. There's a big limb that comes off. You can't see how big that is, but it's because it's all covered in leaves. Oh man. Now this was vacuumed up yesterday, but not over on this side. It was vacuumed up, I think, about 3 days ago. The leaves get so thick here that if you even mulch them, it just kills all the grass and everything around it. That's about all I can explain. It's pretty thick here. We're up to, I think, 10 loads. This was 15 loads from last year, as you recall. I'll turn this off so you can hear me. I want to go over and show you what's going on in the sawmill too. That's where we're at now on that. And believe me, they settle down pretty quick. We're up to, yeah, 10 loads. I got 10 loads in so far this year. Poor old lawnmower gets the crap worked out of it this time of the year. Put a couple things back in here because remember the truck was in here when I was setting that up. But I wanted to show you that I set this thing here up. Can't think what I'm thinking of. The top saw mandrel, it's almost in. I'm missing one of those things there, but I didn't get any with this mandrel. I had to find some of those, and the one that I found them on another mill that I had, and it just it ain't the right thing. It's a homemade one, which I might end up making a homemade one. Now remember, this shaft here, trying to go slow so you guys don't get too busy, goes through that hole and out this hole, and then that piece here pivots on that because it sticks out here with that pulley on it. But when I got this, it was missing this one cap. So thinking, kind of thinking Mike grounding this all flat, put a piece of angle iron on here, and just put a flange bearing on there. It'd be a lot better than that Babbitt bearing. Anyhow, I think that's what's going to happen with that. Got the belt on to see what it does. It looks like it might work. I won't know until I fire it up. I can't run it yet because, like I said, I'm missing that. And it's actually not bolted in. They're just speared in there because I wanted to see how it fit. But these, I thought I might have to change the height. But here's where I run into a problem. See, that's the, I can't go backwards because it hits that tie rod. They call that a tie rod in the book. Now, I don't think it's really going to make a whole lot of difference. You have a tie, basically super tie rod up there. You have 4 5/8 bolts in each side here. I just don't see where it can go anywhere. You know, that's kind of what I'm looking at. So I think that might just get removed and that'll take care of my problems. Look how close it is here. I mean, can you, I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing here. The light's kind of crazy right here. Look how close that is. So that's what's going on. I gotta clean that up a little bit. I'll probably put that homemade bolt in there just to kind of see what's going on. And I might have to raise it up also at an angle, which I guess that angle is at the, no, it's up all the way. Whew. Huh. Might not raise that up anymore. Anyhow, because it's supposed to have a 32-inch saw on it, and the saw I have for the top is a 36, so it's a little close. Excuse me. Anyhow, that's just had some peanuts. Gotta stop eating them peanuts. Anyhow, that's what's going on down here. Oh, I gotta find the tripod. I don't know what I did with the tripod. Crap. I'm in deep trouble now. I gotta think what video I did last to find out where the tripod was. I thought it was here. No, I think I took it down to Jeff's. Might have to go up and look in the back of the... No, I had the car or I had the truck. I had the car. It must be in the car. Huh, don't remember where I put it. I thought I was going to start this movie, then put you in the tripod and show you me blowing off the leaves in the back, but it might not happen. I don't even know where I left the Kubota now. But that's what I suck up the leaves with. It takes a lot. It probably takes close to 40 man hours to get all those leaves up. And you're doing it in between weather and it getting dark now early and stuff like that, so it slows me down, which I'm already slow, but that's what I'm working on right now. No, you know where the tripod should be back at the sawmill. We'll go back there, the sawmill. I was just sawing. You guys saw a couple of videos of me sawing back there. That's where it's at. And see, these leaves here, they'll just kill everything underneath the grass. I tried that one year, just grind them up. One year I didn't grind them up, one year I ground them up, and it was just a big mess afterwards. These I'll just blow off with a mower. I don't really care about it here. Now I already cleaned up half of this roof. I thought, well, maybe you guys like to come along and see it. There's where we're going for. Let me go and find the tripod. Got my fuel tanks filled, 400 gallons of diesel. Haven't got the bill yet. That'll be a trick or treat I don't want to meet. So yeah, now these here, I'll vacuum some of these up because it's just too heavy. And a lot of people are going to ask, uh-oh, I lost my mail. No, I didn't. I think I explained it in another show. A lot of people are going to ask, why don't you wait till all the leaves are down? Because they get so high that the front of the mower just starts pushing them. Pushing them as opposed to running over them, grinding them up, and vacuuming on them. Look at that, I found a tripod. We're going to get back to cutting this. I've thought about this a couple ways, and I think I'm going to cut this down this way to get this off, cut this up this way to get, there's a little bit of stuff there, and then cut it down to 10 inches and take some 10-inch ones off. So we'll get this old tripod. It's had a rough time. The guys are still all here. Look at the leaf. Now I blew that off. If you saw the video, I think it's 2 days ago. That's 2 days of leaves that have come in just that quick. So let's go down. I'm going to jump up on the roof down there, and you guys are going to watch me. Just one of the things I do, and this won't be the last time I got to blow those off that roof. What happens is if the leaves sit there and it's a little bit of wet, it makes them not slide down. Then if they get a little bit of mold on them, then it's done. As soon as you get one with a little bit of mold on it, then they start sticking. And once they start sticking, they all stick. I don't know how to explain that, but if you blow them off halfway through the season, it makes it a lot easier, believe me. I've been doing this since '89, so I tried just about everything I could try. I think I might saw a couple of those logs up too, just for sawing videos. I don't have any place to really put the wood or do anything with it, but That's the way it is. You know, while I'm here, you guys have seen everything, almost seen everything. I bet you haven't seen in that shed before. You might have. Here, take the flashlight. I got to get that homemade, what do you call it? That thing that goes on the mandrel that holds the mandrel in place. While I'm here, I'll get it. And there's another whole sawmill in here, believe it or not. Nathan, I got your sawmill in here, buddy. Not this one, this old buzzsaw. There is a sawmill in here. See all the parts? All the parts. No wood. Parts, 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 parts. Mandrel. There's the mandrel if you can see it. Parts, parts, parts. There's heaters for the boiler, extra heaters. There's another top mandrel. I don't know if you can see it there. I can't even see it in here, but that's the pulley on it. Goes that way. That's a top mandrel. There's the things. There's boots that weren't made for walking anymore. All the stuff. Wayno wants one of these. Some of these. These are a thing that go on the I gotta move it around. They go on underneath the carriage to keep it from kicking off. Just there's a sawmill here, but there's the one I'm going. Oh man, it's on that whole piece of board. See, this one here is a homemade one, and I tried to take it out the other day, but I can't. I guess I'll leave it there. But I thought you guys might want to come along. There's a sawmill in here. There's track. There's the L's or whatever. There's one of those. I was hoping I'd find another good one with all that crap that I was doing, but I can't seem to find one. There's the pulley for the, I can't think what I'm thinking on. There's the beds down there. See the beds? 1, 2, 3. So, it's all here, but I've been scavenging parts off of that thing for years. Here's all the stuff when we used to do lots of gardening. I've gotten rid of tons of this. This was all back in. This is what happens when you live in the woods. Can you see? A tree crashed on this years ago. This was a great shed for keeping stuff in. Remember when I was working on the dogs? There's a bunch of dogs for that mill. I got, like I said, all sorts of sawmill parts. I'll come back and get that later, because I can't run the flashlight and that at the same time, and we got to go up there and blow that roof off. Parts, parts, parts. We need an air conditioner part? I probably got it. Pack rat. Somebody throws it away, I take it. It's got a lot of copper coils in those things. Copper aluminum thin coils. That's why. And someday when I get around to it, I'll start taking it apart. Or there's a lot of weight in all that stuff. My mail just blew down. See, I got this side here already done. And I thought, well, maybe you guys like come along and see what the nut does on the other side. So, I mowed this the other day, so I get up a little closer. All right, do that, turn that off, get the tripod out. And I made a little ramp. I can't see. Sometimes I'm watching where I'm going and not watching where you guys are. I don't know where the best place would be to put you. I think right about here. How about that? Does that look good? Let me see what it looks like. I gotta raise this up. I'm gonna put you in here and try to get you adjusted. I need this leg here longer. I don't think that leg's gonna get any longer. Maybe it will. Try to keep you on a level a little bit. That leg ain't good. Well, I don't know how to do that. I'll tell you what, I'll do it this way and make the back leg shorter. Oh, that's the busted one. There, that's pretty level. Put you on the level. I think you can. I got to get back even a little further than that so you can see what's going on. Now I'm in the briar patch here. I am getting tore up by briars. Hey, that don't look too bad. Not the best in the world though. It's kind of a funny lit. But that's the way it is. You know me. It's kind of an in-between video. Now the floor will start. If the blower will start, we'll be good to go. I'll start it before I get up there. That ain't too bad. Where are we at? I gotta do that twice a year. I should have done it before, but that boy, I'll never find this tripod if I don't take it out of here now. What the heck did I do with that tripod? Because I want to cut the rest of that log up today. So I better put it in here while I'm still stinking about it, because I'll forget it. Same with the leaf blower, except for the leaf blower, I know I'll be using that now. That was the easy part, guys. The easy, fast part, no problem, boom, boom. You get this side and the other side. But getting all these leaves out of this rut, that's all handwork and a heck of a job. If you haven't seen it, we got a couple Jeeps in here. There's a Jeep radiator, as a matter of fact. Still looking for those parts. I'll show you, I guess some of you guys are new here. I used to do more Jeeps than I did sawmills, and it's kind of flipped around. I leave the hoods open because the mice and animals don't get in, but the raccoons get in there all the time, and they crap on everything. Raccoons are nasty. This is a another number one setup here, but you can see now this was rotted before it was back here. Look at these leaves. Yesterday we had a big frost. Last night, heavy frost. Can you see the size of that leaf? I think they're Paulownia trees. And can you see them all here? This all got to get raked out by hand. That's the only way this crap gets out of here. And if you let it build up, then the water goes in. But this rotted down, back to this. This rotted down just sitting here. Now, it didn't used to be, it didn't matter whether it was at the back of the barn or not. It just rotted away. So I'm going to redo that other husk that you saw me pressure wash. I'm going to take that all apart and put it in the greenhouse and start working on that through crappy days, because the greenhouse is watered. This is what I need. But see, this one here, these here are like a regular bolt. The ones that I on that mill are supposed to be square. That's why I was going for that. And I thought I had some more of those around. I probably do, but I don't know what I've done with them. Jeep engine. Another Jeep engine. Have you ever seen the lantern collection? I bet that's something you guys never seen. You probably can't see them too well here. This thing is full of kerosene lanterns. It's three deep. Extra kerosene, red ones, long. That one's a long burn one, and all these are different colored globes. That we used to put them out when we did what do you call it, venting or something like that, where people would come up and visit the place, and we'd have lots of tables out with kerosene lamps on and Halloween rides and crap like that, hay rides. Eventing, that's what they call it. What did I do with the Kubota? Oh, I left the Kubota up there. Anyhow, we're about to wrap this one up. That's about what's going on here. Thought you might find that a little bit interesting. You know, I might have one of those up there. There is a spare mandrel for that number one mill. That's probably a couple $1,000 if you wanted that. There's another Jeep engine up there. There's more sawmill parts over there. I think I'll look in there to see if I can find another one of those bolts. Detroit engine, air compressor engine, Detroit engine. There's another Detroit engine in the back. So that's kind of what's going on. Snow blower, winch. Looking around, there's a sawdust blower right there. Can you see that? I might get that on someday. I don't know. Anyhow, thanks for coming along. I hope you found this interesting. I am going to put this one on tonight. And if you made it this far, leave a comment that you made it this far to explain. I'm going to be putting a couple movies on a day for a while, because I want to get some off the computer, and they're short. I put one on today that was getting the logs off the truck. And the whole purpose of that is, I don't know how to edit a bunch of 5-minute videos into one 15-minute video, or edit or stuff like that. If you're new here, you didn't know that. If you're old here, you hear me talk about it all the time. But anyhow, I want it's just kind of little interesting stuff that you might find interesting. Hit it. If you don't like it, get out of it and go wander someplace else. But so if I'm trying to clear out the computer because it's running out of storage space. So I'll be putting them on there and then getting them off the computer storage area. So that's what's going on. So if you look at those, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment down below if you made it this far, if you want me to put those on. Because if you don't want any 3, 4, 5-minute movies like that, putting the log off the truck, I won't put them on. So give me a vote down at the bottom. Leave me a comment if you want to see those little short things. Like I said, I'm going to put my regular videos on in the evening, but then maybe in the morning I'll put a 5-minute one on. So that's what's going on. It is pretty here. Those are hickory trees hitting the tin. You can hear them again now. See that hickory up there? Well, if you get a little bit of breeze down here, it sounds like machine gun fire back here, and you can hear it up at the house. So anyhow, don't stop by here if you're gun shy. Where was I? I forget, I'm so mixed up. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, send it to a friend if you want to, see how to do it. I got to go out and blow the leaves off the main house now. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.